Mr. Myers.
Hi, everybody. I'm John J. Myers. Through our party's history, there's been a lot of fighting about what is going to be the role of the Libertarian Party. There's a lot of people that want to be activists for freedom, but there's other people that want us to actually be a legitimate party. Well, I've got good news. We have room for everyone, and we're going to need everyone if we're going to succeed. What we don't have is a local infrastructure in order for us to meet our goals. If 1 million people came to the Libertarian Party today, that 1 million people would leave tomorrow because there's no infrastructure there to hold them. I was once accused of being a private who was trying to become a general. Meanwhile, the ones accusing me of this are more like draft dodgers who want to be the commander-in-chief. I've been on the front lines, and I know that the key to growing this party is grassroots and infrastructure. And we have to have something for those volunteers, those 1 million volunteers, to do when they get here. When I ran for city council last year, we raised $8,000 in 2 months. That money didn't come from national. That money came from the people in our local meetup groups. When we had 12 to 14 people going out and knocking on doors every day, those people weren't sent from national. Those people came from the barbecues that we have, the events that we throw, the times that we go out and do parades, etc. That's how we gather up people in Dallas. The real action happens because of the county chairs and the local executive committees, and we need to be doing that across the United States. That is where the rubber meets the road. These core volunteers support and do the work of the actual party, and I have been doing this work. It is my experience in the trenches that helps me understand that the role of national, it needs to be to give these volunteers the tools that they need to succeed. No amount of top-down is going to save this party. But then at the same time, no amount of activism is going to take the place of real politics. At the same time, we cannot sacrifice the one thing that makes this party different, and that is principle. The national LP must serve as a philosophical foundation as well, and the chair must represent that. We lose everything if we compromise to target only the right. Not only is it a poor strategy to target either one of the other parties, but we would lose our whole identity in doing so. Perhaps when all the neocons come to the party, we can compromise our principles one step further by hitting them over the head, knocking them out, dragging them to a room, chaining them to a wall, and then teaching them the meaning of non-aggression and freedom through that policy. You need to be able to count on your chair. You need to be able to count on your chair to stand for your principles. You need to count on your chair to bring this party together. You need to be able to count on your chair to move this party forward. And ladies and gentlemen, you can count on me.
Okay, Mr. Phillies, please.